Lisa here, true seeker, true finder, true teller. It's raining. Beautiful day for a nice reading, right? We are definitely going to start with some zodiac signs. Okay. I'm going to do the zodiacs. This way we could get it started, right? Let's see. The zodiacs we're going to pull today. First of all. Sorry. Alright, so we're gonna do a little bit of floral water. Forgot my tea, but I'll do that in a minute. And we got for the zodiacs. Let's go. Let's see what's gonna come out today. One flipped. Cancer. Gonna read for Cancer today. Let's see what else. I have someone's energy. I feel disoriented. They feel like they're not in the right mind, because I feel very, very cloudy. Like, I feel very, very like, wow, heavy. Sagittarius, Gemini, put them up here, shall we? What is going on with this person? Something's going on with this person. This person is like, I have like a slight headache, like right here, like in center of my head, like right, like a T, literally. And Aries just flew out. So we got 4 signs we're going to read from today. Okay. We got Sagittarius, Cancer, Gemini, and Aries. So remember, also in my deck, we can also get other signs as well. And that can be your partner, someone you're fighting with. This can be you, you know. Take what resonates. Leave what does not. God, what's going on? I'm like really like, wow. Check my energy right now. I really like, do you see the smoke? Person that's involved in this reading, I don't know if it's you or the person that's involved in this reading, but definitely they have a lot on their mind, and either they are in some substance, because I really feel like I'm seeing 3D dimension right now. Serious. So let's get going, shall we? Tell me about this energy right now that I'm feeling. Tell me about this energy. What is going on in this energy right now? Decision. Two. 3. You are in a crossroads. When I see lesser than 2 evils, for me that feels like you don't make a choice. Seriously, do not make a choice. And this is an air Libra sign. Air Libra. Don't make a choice. That's what I feel about that. Smoke for confirmation. Don't make a choice. No right one. There's no right one in that decision. So if you have to walk away from both, walk away from both. Confusion, indecision, because what I get from this is that both decision is not going to be right for you. One is you have to walk away from one of the decisions that you're trying to get from, but the other you're not ready for. So until you be ready for that person, I feel like you're making a decision between 2 people. Until you're ready for that other person, you're not ready for that relationship. So this is why it's coming across no right choice. Because the one relationship that you want to go towards, you're not ready for that relationship. The person that I'm speaking to is not ready for that relationship because you're not ready spiritually. Yeah. The Queen of the Page of Pentacles. A lack of commitment. Yeah. Greediness, laziness, procrastination. Yeah. Learning from failure. You're not learning from failure because that's in the reverse. You're not learning from failure. And that's an earth. That's an earth sign. You're not learning from the failure. You're not learning from your mistakes. You keep on doing them. Keep on tripping over the same mistakes over and over again. And I feel like the lessons of 2 evils is because it's how you're looking at it. You're looking at it as, oh my God, if I go towards this person, I have to be Mr. Righteous. I can't do nothing wrong. I can't, do anything wrong or anything like that. You know what I mean? I can't be doing my imperfections, Sorry, my lips are like early dawn. And it looks like it has color, but see, it's only for sunscreens. Anyway, I can't do anything right for that person right now. So that's why it's coming out into two evils. Because of the simple fact that you lack commitment. It's you. Not because you don't want to choose that other person. You want to choose that other person. You do. You do. You want to choose that other person. But you can't right now. And you know you can't. You know you can't come to that person. You know you can't choose that person. You know you can't. Let's see it more. And that's that choosing lesson. The 2 of Swords is in the reverse. You lack confidence, choices. You lack all that stuff. You just lack the ability to do anything right now. And you feel like you're tied down to this, to a commitment or to, you feel like you're tied down to a commitment or an obligation right now. And you're not. You're putting yourself there. Period. It says negative thoughts. Self-imposed. You self-impose yourself in stuff that you should not. Like, you should not be self-imposing yourself into other people's business, other people's affairs, other people's things. You self-impose. I feel like you do the most. This is the 8 of Swords. I feel like you do the most, and this is air, Gemini. I feel like you do the most for everybody else but yourself. Period. You do the most for everybody else but yourself. You need to start taking accountability for yourself. Period. That's it. Take accountability to what you did in your lifetime. It says negative thoughts, self-imposed restriction. Right. Self-imposed restriction. So, imprisonment, victim mentality, entrapment. You see this person? This person can literally walk away from those swords. Take the black, because that thing is loose as a jailbird. I don't know why I said jailbird, but you know, you're not restricted. You're putting yourself there, and that's weird to me. Anyway, I wouldn't restrict myself in stuff that it doesn't belong to me. You know, it doesn't belong to me. Why am I putting myself there? Okay, so we got 2 of them, and I'm going to take the 6 of Pentacles. It says self-care, unpaid debts. You have a lot of debts going on. And you have the Lovers. Yeah. They have unpaid debts, one-sided charity. Oh. Okay. This is an air Taurus. One-sided charity, meaning that do you feel like somebody's taking from you? Like it's just take, and they don't give nothing back. Wow. I feel like with the Lovers and the upright, you had that with somebody. You had that equal give and take with someone. And your ass didn't go for it. That is crazy. You had that equal give and take with someone. That's an Earth Taurus sign. You or them, whatever it is. This is a air Gemini, another Gemini. We had Gemini in the beginning. Remember, the beginning signs are Sagittarius, Cancer, Gemini, and Aries. Very cold. You were very cold with this person, because I'm feeling like a real gust of cold wind behind my back right now. And you were very cold to this person. You wasn't giving or taking. You wasn't giving the way you needed to give, like you're giving now to this other person. And I think you're trying to make it work. Yeah. You want relationship. You want union. I think this is more sexual. I feel like you have a sexual passion with the person you're currently with. But this is coming out in the past. So, yeah. So, you're definitely not seeing things for what it is. Yeah. You're not in alignment. It's saying alignment. You were in alignment with this person, with this past person. The past person that you think about, you were in alignment with this person. You was in alignment with this person. And I feel so like the person that I'm reading right now is just, your energy is like, you're really like, oh, and I didn't wake up like this. I woke up fine. I woke up really good. Did not wake up like this. Page of Pentacles. I do believe that you had something wonderful. You was aligned. Not necessarily fully aligned with this person, but you were feeling like you was getting your groove. You was getting, look at the smoke for confirmation. My smoke was going up instead of down. And you were like, you was in harmony. You was in love. You loved this person. You thought of them being a partnership, a union with you. You felt like you had everything with that person. But the only thing is that you denied because you lacked. You lacked in yourself. Negative thoughts about yourself. Negative, you destroyed this relationship. You destroyed it. You did. Because of negative thoughts you thought about yourself. what you thought about yourself. Like, really? If the person's with you, this is what I'm not understanding. If the person's already with you and you feel like you have that harmonious, like genuine understanding with that person, because I feel like that's what you had with this person. With this past person, I feel like you had that with this person. You had that genuine love, a genuine connection, that you knew you were secure with her. You knew you were, but you was afraid to open up. I feel like that. I feel like you always had negative thoughts in your head. I feel like you had thoughts of, I'm not enough. Why does this person with me? I'm not enough. Why is she with me? Why is he with me? I'm not enough. But you never know how that person valued you or looked at you. And this is what I'm not understanding. They're with you for a reason. They're not with you for shit and giggles. They showed you they were with you for a reason. And I don't understand it. Won't you just take that and run with it and see where it goes? Talk to this person. You know what I mean? But that's past. That was the past. Now it's like a page of wands. And this is a fire earth sign. We do have a fire over there. Inspiration. You have some inspiration right now. You have ideas, discovery, limitless potential, free spirit, exploration, and freedom. So right now, we have the Page of Wands. Right now, you feel like a sense of like you want freedom. Right now, you want to break free, or you are free from certain things. But I don't know, because you do have the Eight of Swords and you're like entangled in your head. Give me one for the Eight of Swords. You are entangled. That's, I swear, that fire alarm always seems to be like it's like Armageddon or something. Yeah. King of Cups, you're in the reverse. You're in the reverse. You're like cold, bad advice, emotional manipulation. Lord, do you hear that? Don't mind my Armageddon fire alarm district type thing. Moody. Yeah, you're in chaos right now. Look at this. You know what? Fire alarm confirmation. Look at the smoke. You're chaotic right now. You're in chaos right now. You're like, you know, and this is fire water. We do got fire water signs. We have 2 fire signs out there. Yeah, you're chaotic right now. You're all over the place. I feel like you're just emotional manipulation. Like you're just using self-compassion, inner feelings. You're just hiding all your feelings. You're just in your feelings. Like, so we have, wow, disappointment, abandonment, withdrawn, escapism, walk away, leave behind. And this is a water sign, Pisces. We do have another water sign over there, Cancer. But wow, you're disappointed. I feel like you're not I don't mean to laugh, but I feel like you're playing the victim. We had the victim mentality card somewhere around here, the first one. And you're still kind of playing the victim. You're escaping from your demise. You're escaping from everything. You're just trying to escape and leave and just leave everything behind. I feel like, okay, I feel like I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to escape all your past because this is in reverse. But the reason why it's in reverse is because you're not coming towards anything. You're leaving. You're leaving everything, everyone, anything that you know. You're escaping. You're trying to escape. You're trying to escape your past, everything from your past. You're trying to leave and leave for a while to like escape from all this. But I feel like you're doing that because you're trying to eventually come back when everything is said and done and everything has died down. Everybody done left your, your aura, your vicinity, and I'm getting a breeze right in my back. Yeah, you're being really cold, really moody. You're just like, you know what? I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna leave from everything. I'm gonna disappear, and I'm just not gonna deal with this right now. And if I leave long enough, they will forget. Everybody will forget. And then when I come back, it'll be bridge. It will be water under the bridge. But no, you reap what you sow. Wherever you go, as far as you go, it don't matter. It does not matter. God's always there. Judgment is always there, and you're going to find your judgment, and you're going to find your justice. That person is going to get justice for what you did to that person. You know what I mean? And regardless if you go away from people, it don't matter. Like, it does not matter how far you go. God is always there. So it don't matter. I feel like this is the case. The case is that you're trying to escape, leave. You're trying to leave. You're trying to like put money together, get yourself together, put money together, get things together. This way you could just leave and escape and just leave for a while and not come back until stuff has settled down, you know? And that doesn't work that way. Eventually, you're going to have to come back. It don't matter. You're moody, disappointed over another disappointment card. You have two disappointment cards. You're disappointed, overreacting, imagination, and jealousy. Now, this came on top of the lovers. You're jealous of this person, and it's not because you're jealous of what they're doing. You're jealous because you figured that this person moved on. This person moved on and left you behind. That's how I feel like the past person in your life moved on and left you behind. Let's get more. Let's get the Page of Wands. And then the spread is like, look at the spread. You see the spread? How it spread it. It just landed just like that. And my ancestor said, leave it like that. Okay. So we have the King of Wands. God. We have the King of Wands. You're in the reverse. You're impulsive. Again, we have the King of Cups out here. And then we have the King of Cups is a fire and water sign. And then we have the King of Wands, which is a fire sign. Impulsive, ruthless, high expectation, halt. Unachievable expectations. So you got high expectations that is unachievable. Like you're banking up here and the shit's down here, okay? And you're not making it make sense to come up here. So that's what that's telling me. And this is fire, and it has a Scorpio and a Sagittarius. And that's on the Page of Wands. So make it make sense to your situation. You know what I mean? It's telling me that this is you. You're right now. You're coming out reverse in both. You're like the King of Cups, the emotional manipulation, the inner feelings. You're not letting them go. You're not doing what you have to do. You got high expectations that's really unachievable. Now what's coming on top of the King of Cups is the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is conflict, disagreement. I don't feel like it's competitive, like you're trying to compete. But if you are, who are you competing against? Ain't nobody competing against you. I don't see a queen out here, and I don't see like she's worried about you. So, abusive relationship. I don't know why I'm getting so many abusive relationship situations, but I'm getting a lot of masculine in this reading right now. And I feel like you're running away from, see, like I said, what did I say about this card? Running away, right? You're running away. You're trying to like let the dust settle. And this is what you're doing. This is in the reverse. You're avoiding. This is what you're doing. You're avoiding. And it coming right. And you conflict. Listen, you got the Five of Wands as well. Conflict, problems in your area, problems in your relationship, problems in what you're going through now. And I feel like you put yourself in this bullshit. I'm sorry to say, that is an air Aquarius. You put yourself in this bullshit. And the fire Leo, there's another fire sign out here. There's a lot of fire in this reading. You put yourself in this bullshit. You were the one that, because you had a very beautiful, I feel like this was beautiful. I feel like this was very harmonious, very like childlike. I feel like this was so mutual. This was so like, you know, childish. Like this was beautiful. And you let that go? I wonder who you let that go for. Probably some trash ass ish. Anyway. You know what y'all do. Anyway. I get definitely reading for a masculine because I feel it. Like I feel like all the burdens, the hangman. You're paused right now because you're like conflicted whether I do this move or not. Whether I move and get away from all these people and get away from all this drama. But remember, when you point fingers, 3 comes back at you. And you know karma does exist. And trials and tribulation do exist. And emotions do travel. Energy do travel. It don't matter where you go. Energy do travel. And the Lord travels everywhere because he sees all from up there. Now, you're not going to be able to escape from none of this. And I feel like this is coming regardless of what you think or not. You had the hangman, so you had it in the upright. You had it in the upright. So it says, pause, surrender, let go. New perspective, enlightenment, view things differently than before. And I'm having a cold chill again. Universe is hitting again. Deep insight, sacrifice, changes, release. They want you to start releasing all this baggage, releasing things that are not yours. You see that? It's right under. I'm not taking it out. I'm not, because I don't like doing that. I don't like doing that or whatever the case may be. I like to let them fall out. Period. I like to do that. I like to let them fall out. Period. You know. Wow. And it's still there. Let's get one for the Knight of Cups. For the Knight of Cups. I feel like you like your whole head is like, you know what I mean? Actions, creations, manifestation power, self-confidence, clarity, power, willpower, skills, and creativity. This is a air sign. Mercury is the planet. It's in the upright, but it's falling on the Knight of Cups. The reason why is because they want you to start taking actions for you. They want you to start taking responsibility for your actions. They want you to clear things up. They want you to clarify things. They want you to put this in its place. They don't want you to leave. They don't want you to run, because wherever you go, they go. You understand? So they don't want you to run. They don't want you to, whatever the case may be, this is going to follow you. They're trying to tell you that whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to manifest, whatever you're trying to create or whatever and manifest is not going to hit unless you put actions to what you're going through now. What you're going through now, you need to put actions to it. You need to definitely get that closed up. And that with truth. They're saying with truth. End it with truth. Let me get one for the Knight of Wands. For the King of Wands. Sorry. No matter how the outcome, so no matter how the outcome is, End it for once and for all. Stop going back to this person. Stop going back to this person when your needs, when you want to be met. Because they know how to work you. They're doing it because they know how to manipulate the situation. Yeah. Challenge, competition, protection, perseverance, defense, maintain control. You're trying to maintain control and stuff like that, but you're not. You're not maintaining control. This is the Seven of Wands, fire, Leo, another fire sign. Leo. Leo came out twice. You're trying to control the situation and it's not going to go your way. It don't matter how much you're trying to control it. You can't control it. What you got to do is face it. Speak truth. Speak truth about the matter and close it out. Stop going back to this person. They're stating stop going back to this person. The reason why this cycle is still continuing open is because every time this person pushes your buttons, knows how to manipulate you to bring you back, you continue going back. Let me get Five of Swords. Yeah, clarify Five of Swords. You keep on going back. You keep on going back. You keep on facing this person again. You keep on sleeping with this person. That's what I'm getting. This is how this person, and this came out sideways. Yep. The Six of Wands came out sideways. And that's a Leo, fire. We have a lot of fire signs. You're not here or there. You're lacking and you're not lacking. You're lacking and you're not lacking. This tells me that you're like in two worlds. You stop picking up their phone calls. You stop texting them. You stop calling them. And all of a sudden you're back again. Because this is sideways. So this is saying, you know, public recognition, victory process, self-confidence. But then the other side says lack of confidence, lack of recognition, unpopularity, and it says discredibility and private achievements. So you're trying to gain this stuff privately. You're trying to do everything. What I'm saying is you are going back to this person and telling otherwise to someone else. You know what I'm saying? Like you're saying otherwise to someone else, but you're going back to this person. This person, otherwise, these other people don't know what you're doing. Whoever you're trying to connect to, again, don't know that you're still secretly seeing this other person. This is what I'm getting from that. You're still secretly seeing this other person. And I hope the queen is, I hope that past person is listening to me right now. He's still seeing that other person. Okay. For me, I hate people when they do that. If you want to go and be, you know, a gigolo in your own right, by all means, go do what you have to do, but speak your piece. I mean, speak your mind, speak your piece. Tell people, listen, I want to do this in the third. Listen, I want to continue dating. I want to continue being out there. Speak your truth. And then people will take you whether they want to take that or they don't want to take it. But they will tell you. Speak your truth. There's plenty of women out there that don't want to be settled down. That don't want to be tied down. That don't want to be in a relationship. There's plenty of women out there that, you know, they'll play the ring around the rosy with you. You understand? But don't keep on going back to... A long time ago, I heard about, a long time ago, as a friend of mine that I speak to off and on. And he was saying that he basically wants the comfort of a relationship. He wants the comfort of a relationship, but he just don't want the commitment. He doesn't want to just settle with one. So I told him, I said, so stop being a coward and say that. Period. That's how I am. I speak my mind. I don't care. You know, if it offends you, so be it. Just put a band-aid on it and keep pushing. If it offends you, if you know, oh my God, I can't take that person. That person's too honest. Well, cause the truth hurts. And if you don't want it to be, you know, applied to your face or told to your face, I said applied to your face because I'm wiping water down. apply to your face or told to your face, right? Apply to your face. Apply to your face. Somebody wearing a mask. I'm going to put this in the reverse because ancestors said put it in the reverse because it's coming on top of conflicts and stuff like that. And this person is trying to avoid all this stuff. This person is lack of that. You know what I mean? It's trying to avoid. Like I said, this person is trying to escape. It's trying to escape. It's trying to leave all that behind. But they can't. Let me get... Ooh, wow. See, I told you I don't have to take it out. If it has to come out, it has to come out. It will come out. It came right out. Just whoop. Pause. Surrender. Like I said, you need to pause, surrender, let go. New perspective. Get a new way about yourself. Get out your head. Get a new way about yourself. Start having a backbone. What is wrong with you? Like, what in the world? Start having a backbone. Really, seriously. And that is a water. Neptune. Do you know what I mean? Stop having a backbone. See what I said? Look, maybe. This person's on a maybe. You see that word right there? See that word right there? Maybe. These decks have like yes and no's and stuff like that. Maybe. So if you're, Queen, if you're asking like, oh my God, is this person coming to me? Is this person ever going to be? Maybe. Do you want to be sitting there thinking about a maybe? Look at this. Queen of Cups. They told me to put it in the right. Queen of Cups. You're there. You're biased. You're biased. You're unbiased, biased, judgmental, judgment. Independent, clear boundaries. Direct communication. Oh my God, girl, you a girl of my heart, honey. God, direct communication, clear mind and perspective. Okay. True. Water and air. I do have an air sign somewhere around here. Water and air. It says Virgo and Libra. Girl. Queen, you chopping shit down. You know what you're doing right now? You're Nine of Pentacles right now. Right now, you're fruit for labor, okay? You was about your ducats, girl. You was about your money. You ain't trying to collab with nobody. You ain't trying to collab with nobody, okay? This one, the Nine of Pentacles, the Earth, Virgo. And disharmony, misalignment, working alone, a lack of teamwork, disorganized, and group conflict. You ain't trying to be in none of this no more. You is not. And this is Earth, Capricorn. Okay? And guess what came out at the bottom? The Devil. The Devil. Devil in the reverse is releasing limitation, beliefs, exploring dark thoughts, detachment, freedom, restoring control, resentment, lack of will. This person is, trying to detach. Like I said, he or she is trying to detach from this situation. And they're trying to go within, but they're still attached. They're not trying to, the lack of thought going into their inner thoughts and stuff like that. They're lacking willpower. They're lacking will. Like they're lacking willpower and stuff like that. They're not trying to, they're not trying to change. They want to change, but they're not trying to. You know what I mean? Because they're not doing the right things that they need to do. Now, my ancestors are pointing to my deck, so I'm going to do a little bit of my deck. Yeah. So I'm going to do my deck. I finally decked them out. My daughter helped me. My daughter helped me deck these things out. So, let's see what we get. Look at these. It's massive. So much. I have another pile over there. So much. Okay. Let's get going. Let's see what falls out. He wants to apologize to you. Told you it was a masculine. They're so much smoother. I love them. wants to apologize to you. Mm. And what apology? Like, what type of apology? Okay. He is going to interrupt your new relationship. So if you start a new relationship, he's going to interrupt that. He wants to come and apologize, but he's doing it with other intentions, okay? That's what this is saying. That's why the jealous card came out, that he was jealous or whatever the case may be, because if you moved on from this person, okay, then they're jealous. They're jealous and they're coming to apologize and stuff like that. Just ignore it. Just ignore it. If you moved on, there's nothing that you need to reinsert or readjust or anything like that. You had your clarity. You've moved on. Keep on going. Okay? That's what they're saying. They're saying to keep on going. Do not let this person overwhelm you. Do not let this person get in your head, get in your aura, get in your energy. Do not let this person manipulate or anything like that, because this person is not coming out right. Anything else, my sisters? Okay, let me take my other deck. Maybe it's in the other deck that they want. I just kept on writing. Not just for some reason, it was just flowing. And I'm like, okay, let's just flow with that. I have a bird right on my window. My ancestors are going to kill me. They're killing me now. There you go. I swear I forget that all the time. And then as soon as I do it, they be like, see, you need to let us in the deck. He regrets his decision. He regrets the decision that he made back then. I'm so sorry, ancestors. I'm laughing because of that. He regrets the decision that he made. This is why I did this deck, because it's more precise. It's more like he or she. You know what I mean? Like, it could be like he or she. Like, it's stuff like that. So, because a lot of the times, or like the tarot cards come out and, you know, and they be like, it's like not really gender specific. And a lot of people, y'all guys, like, y'all like to like, well, which one is it? You know what I mean? Like, is it him or what's going on? Like, you know, anything else? Ancestors. All right, let me... Alrighty. I think it's too much. Okay. Create beautiful and wonderful memories in your new beginning. The past is done. This is for you, Queen. That's for you. Create new memories in your new beginning. Forget about the past. This is what I'm trying to say. Like he's coming in to apologize and stuff like that. Like he wants to come in, but he don't know how to. He's jealous of the fact that you moved on. Sorry doesn't cut it. You're saying sorry does not cut it. What you've done is done. Sorry does not cut it. What you've done. I wish I could time travel to fix my mistakes. This person feels really remorseful right now. She is dirty intimately. So, put that in his pile. She's dirty. She's just, and I guess that's what he likes, or that's what attracted him to her. That type of dirty intimacy type thing. You know what I mean? I mean, we all got little freaky sides of us, but, you know, how dirty could you get? It could be more dirtier than what you think. So, yeah. No. Okay, let me get this other pack right here. He is an energy vampire. Run. Run. She is following and stalking you. So what I get from that, if she is following you, just be careful, you know. But I think she's doing that to him. This is for him. She's following him and stalking him. She's following you and stalking you. Because I'm reading for the masculine and I'm reading for the masculine and the feminine of this past relationship. It came out the masculine first. The masculine reading was heavy here. But it's also coming out a little bit of the past feminine in your relationship. That past feminine, that past love person that you love. And your current person is following you. So be careful what you do. You know what I mean? To the masculine. This is for the masculine. Be careful what you do. Yeah, be careful what you do. Yeah. Yeah, be careful what you do. She's kind of dirty intimately. This is for the masculine. Let go of electronics and focus on you. That's what your divine wants. This is a divine card. I have divine cards in here too as well. So, anything else? I have ancestors, divines, universe. I have a bunch of cards that I wrote here as well. I did. They wanted me to write. Again, I just stood there and I just started writing. I just kept on going and going and going and going. And it was just like, by the time I knew, I had this whole deck, like, decked out. Okay. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. What else? Sorry. What else? What else you want to tell? Anything else for the masculine? He is lacking accountability. This is for the feminine in this reading. He is lacking accountability. He's not accountable. He's not trying to. I said there was one that was like saying that he's playing the victim. Alrighty. Anything else? Nothing else. Okay. They always throw something out there. My neighbor's dog. I think I have an angel card in there. Alright. It says, yay, celebrate all your victories, big or small, give thanks. Okay? Reflect on your past to come into the present, healed and connected. All right? So, again, these are your messages. I got to definitely do this. I don't know what else they want me to do. I think they want me to pull angel cards. Or no. Okay. This one. This can be him or her. Gamble. This person is gambling. Or they're gambling with something. They're gambling with a decision. They're gambling about a decision. Or they're gambling. They have gambling. They gamble. They have debt because of gamble. I saw debt. Oh, that flew out. Celebration. That's in the reverse. Celebration. Person is not celebrating the fact that you moved on. The fact that you moved on with someone else. The fact that you moved away from him. Or you moved from him. Or you just not entertaining him anymore. Or you're not celebrating the fact that something didn't come out a win. Maybe a gambling. Maybe something with gamble. You gambled on something and it didn't come out. Because it's in the reverse. Counseling. Either you're seeking counseling or you need to seek counseling for this gambling addiction that you have. I believe you got more than one addiction because I felt like you were like high or something on something. You were inebriated on something. I feel like this is both. For some reason, I feel like this is his... The person he's with now, yeah, person he's with now and the person and him. I feel like they're both. You're trying to clear this. Like I said, you had the double reverse. You was trying to get rid of this situation. Let me flip the top. Signs. You're not seeing the signs. You're not getting in sync with your intuition. You're not seeing no signs. You're not seeing what you need to do. You're not, because you're in a cloud. What the hell? Of course, you're in a cloud. You're like, look, the clouds are going that way. They're not even coming this way. It's like nothing is hitting right for you because you're in a cloud. Inner strength. Have the inner strength to move on from this. But I feel like this is for the feminine in this relationship, in this dynamic, in this reading right now. Femme, you need to have the strength within you to move on. That's it. I know you're in a relationship right now and you're not really feeling this relationship. I feel like this relationship is really like just friendship. Like a friend type of relationship, but you need to just move on. You need to just move on. You need to find the inner strength to move on. This past person is not it. Move on. You're not moving on. This past person is not letting you go. And neither are you. You're still thinking about this person. You still have them in your mind. I don't think you have them in the heart, but you still think of them. You're still trying to have hope. You're still trying to have hope. I just heard hope. You're still trying to have hope for that person to change, that person to come in. So this is why you're not trying to take this person that's in your life now seriously. Want me to flip this? Envy. Envy. This person is envy the fact that you're in another relationship. And this is not, listen, this is not like, oh my God, he's envious about that. And don't take it that way. Don't take it like if it's like a good gesture. No. No. You don't know if you have something beautiful with this next person that you're with. This person that you're with right now. And if you're not with this person, obviously this read is not for you. If you're not in a relationship, this read is not for you. But if you are, I feel like this person that you're with, it's pretty genuine. It's pretty genuine. The person that you're with is pretty genuine. It's pretty solid. Daydream. They're tired of daydreaming. They're tired of this masculine in this reading is tired of daydreaming. They're tired of having hopes. God, Lord Jesus. Somebody's lying in here. They're tired of daydreaming. They're tired of having hopes. They're tired of daydreaming. They really want to get out of this funk. They want to get out of this. They want to come back to you, but they don't know how. New outlook. New outlook. You have a new outlook. You do. Like I said, you're in this present relationship. That's a new outlook, sweetheart. Just move forward. Just move forward. Move forward. Move forward. I know. I trust and believe. I'm like not in the dating scene, but when I get back out there, I'm gonna do me. Make sure I dot all my I's and cross all my T's when I do. But if you're there now, and I feel like you are the person that I'm rooting for, this masculine is done. This masculine, they don't come into hater. They're hating on the fact that you have a new beginning, new outlook. Look, they're hating on it. They're hating on that. They're hating on that new beginning. Needy. They're being needy. Change your mindset. Just change your whole aspect. And make sure you put the defense mechanism. Make sure you put those defenses up. those boundaries and standards. You understand? Truth. This is true. Confirmation. Truth. You are... Okay. Happiness. This person's not happy, but you are not also, like, you're still thinking about this person, so you're not happy as well. You in reality want this person in your life, but sorry to say, this person's not. Person is, it's more thinking about him right now than you. This person's really trying to escape their reality. They're trying to escape the reality. They're trying to escape the facing the consequences. They're trying to escape their justice. And happiness again. The boundaries on the reverse. There's something's going on with the boundaries. Yeah, there's something going on. You need to put them. The boundaries are in the reverse. You need to put boundaries with this person. You need to put boundaries with this person. It's no ifs, ands, or buts. Stop nurturing things that no longer. Stop woo-sawing. They're not trying to woo-saw. They're not trying to do inner peace, inner healing. Masculine is in the reverse. Like I said to you, this is him. Masculine in the reverse. Friends. Stop it with the friends. Your friends are back and forth. I think that's the friend dynamic. They're trying to say your friends are back and forth with the whole he said whatever, blah, 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 back and forth. You need to cut that out. You need to cut friendships as well. You need to cut your friendships as well, because your friendships are connected. They just said your friendships are connected to him, to the masculine, to that masculine, this masculine in this reading. Your friends and his friends are connected. You have a connected friendship. You need to woo-saw them. You need to woo-saw all of it. It's coming in reverse. You're not doing your meditation work. You need to do meditation work. Or for him, masculine, you need to get rid of your friends. Get rid of your... You need to stop nurturing your friends. You need to stop nurturing the situation that you're in right now. You need to stop it. You're in the reverse. You need to stop doing all that stuff. They're not helping you. Two-Face is in the reverse. You don't want to be no longer two-faced. You don't longer want to wear a mask. Good news is in the reverse. There really isn't any good news. He just wants to come in and talk to you. Basically it. Love. You still have love for the person. He still has love for you. But it depends on what. It depends on you. It depends on... yeah. If you take him back, your unexpected blessings are like in the reverse. Yep. So heartbreak is in the reverse. Right now you're going through a lot of heartbreak secrets. This person does not want to tell you any of the secrets that he has, or whatever the case may be. That's not coming out. Hopeful. Like I said, he's being hopeful. You're being hopeful. Y'all both are being hopeful that he changed, that he's being hopeful that you will take him back. That's what he wants. You understand? You question why. You question why. Why did he do what he did? You question it. You used to question it. For the queen, for the feminine in here, you used to question that. Now you don't know. You don't question it no more. You're like, oh, well. But you're still hopeful. He is questioning it. Why? We got truth again. Drama queen. He wants to leave this drama queen, or he left this drama queen. No more drama from this drama queen. Truth. This is your truth. Truth. So, emotional waves. I can go on because this man is like rock bottom is in the reverse. Emotional waves. He doesn't want to hit rock bottom. He's just emotions all over, because I feel like I do feel like I have a headache here, and like I'm on something. Rock bottom. He doesn't want to hit rock bottom. Overthinking. It's overthinking a lot, this person. Now, wow, that's a lot. I just pulled out almost the whole deck. Yeah, so he's not ready. He's overthinking a lot of the things. Beyond the fog. Let's pull some of these out. Beyond the fog and shades. What else? Unexpected surprise. No turning back. No turning back. You burnt this bridge. No turning back. Or he feels like you burnt this bridge. I feel like this is how he thinks. This masculine is thinking that you burned the bridge, that you're not turning back into this relationship. Unexpected surprise. He's trying to surprise you with something. Remember, in my cards, it says he is going to ruin your relationship, your new relationship. He's going to ruin that. Unexpected surprise. Sudden wealth is in the reverse. If you take this person's back, your sudden wealth is going to be in the reverse. I believe this person is also looking at you as a sudden wealth. Maybe sudden wealth came to you. I can also look at it like this. Sudden wealth, but this person is looking at it like, ooh, I can get into that. Whatever wealth you came across, if you didn't, you're going to. But if you did, this person, that's what they're looking at. It came out in the reverse. So you're going to come into sudden wealth. The world. The world. Right now you feel like you have the world. Like everything is coming into fruition. Full moon, balanced mind is in the reverse. Balance your mind. Balance your mind. Unhind the changes. Like balance your mind. It says, you are not my master. My life, my rule. I'm unchained. It's in the upright. Meaning you need to stop thinking. Stop thinking that this person is going to change or or whatever. Maybe, I don't feel like confirmation for the birds. I don't feel like he's doing any progress. Don't be a fool. And that flopped and went that way. Don't be a fool. Tricks, misleading, mental trap. Don't be a fool. And it came out in the reverse. They're telling me that this masculine. Tell this masculine. Okay. All right. You're not chained. You're not hindered. You're not chained to the person that you're leaving behind. You just need to stop going back to that person. Don't be a fool, because this person that in your past energy, this is for the masculine. This person is tricking you for things. It's tricking you. It's tricking you with money, with it's tricking you with money, I believe, with other things also. I'd be surprised if the sex card don't come out of here. I do feel sexually, she is tricking you as well. The person that was your past. You're not... You need to get out of that mindset of, you know, being somebody's fool. Period. Coming to light. Masculine. You're not coming to the realization that this person is not of the light. You need to come to the light. This is not your person that you're with currently at the moment. You're not coming into the light. You're not seeing the full picture. You need to come into God. Surrender, basically. You had a surrender card also over there. I feel queasy for some reason. I wasn't queasy in the beginning of this reading, but I feel queasy. Maybe you're getting sick. Something's making you sick. Yeah, I feel queasy all of a sudden. It says, weight your emotions carefully. Find equilibrium within you. This is for the masculine. They want me to tell you, come to the light. Find your equilibrium. Come to the light, though. Surrender to God. This is what they're saying. And you're not doing that right now, currently. It says wrong road. Wrong road. No entrance. Trust signs. The universe knows your path. You gotta trust the signs. We had a sign card. Yeah, we did have a sign card here. You're not trusting the universe. You're not trusting the signs. Let me find that sign card. That's the second sign card I want to show you. They're telling me to show you that because that's the second sign card that you're having in this reading. And this is for the masculine. And I don't know why I'm reading for the masculine, but you're not. This is the second sign card. See, sign right there? Sign. Sign again in this one. Signs. You're not doing the right thing, right path. If you think that by you can sleep around, but you're not having feelings with these people, whatever the case may be, you can sleep around, you can go back separate, but you don't have feelings for that person. You have feelings for one person. If you think that's okay, that is not okay. That is not part of the divine journey, and that is not part of your journey. You needs to be celibate. You need to say celibate. Okay? That means no sexual interactions with no one. Not even with yourself. That's the whole thing. That's the key thing right there. You need to fight those urges. For some reason I have like this burp stuck. Like you're stuck. You're stuck. You're stuck because that is one thing that is crushing you right now. Sea of despair. You're draining. You're like helplessness, soul, drained, selfish, gloom, clueless, fragile, sore rage, fearful, and empty. Do you see that hand? How it's just going down, 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 down. Yeah. It says, I'm indifferent, limits, no compassion, disinterest, neither, emotional distance. That's in the upright. That's you right now. You're not seeing the signs, but they're really, they said, breaking through the mirage, clearing the fog, clearing the Frey fog, the mist. It's in the reverse. You're not clearing nothing. You see that little word right there? I can't get it. Anyway, you're not clearing none of the fog. You're just trying to run away. Like I said, you're trying to run away. This is like justice is coming. I said that earlier in the I said this earlier in the video. You run away, you can run away all you want. Justice is coming. It don't matter. You run away. You're trying to run away. And it came out in here. In the hang right here. You're trying to run away. You're trying to run away. You're trying to avoid things. You're trying to avoid things. See that? You're trying to run away from all this stuff, but you're not doing nothing but just causing more chaos. You need to clear the fog, basically. This is what they're trying to tell you. You need to clear the fog. You're not doing that. Clear the fog. Clear this whole situation that's going on. Clear it. Make it abundantly clear. Stop going back to this person. Stop sleeping with other people. This is not sleeping with other people without any feelings does not mean you're still sharing energy. You're still sharing energy with whoever you sleep with. You know what I mean? You're still sharing energy. It still matters because you're not supposed to be sleeping with anybody else. You're supposed to be taking your celibacy serious. You're supposed to be taking your spirituality serious. And my stomach is on knots. Like, my stomach is in pain right now because I don't know why. I haven't eaten anything. I've just been drinking water. But for some reason, I got this pain all of a sudden. Like, you're going through issues. Your body's going through issues. You're breaking down. Your body's going through something. And you don't understand what it is. And I'm thirsty and my head feels so clouded right now. It's like you're going through a lot right now. And I feel you. Like my heart is like, whoa. So I'm about to close this session out. See the truth within. Eyes of the lotus. See the truth within the universe. You've been getting a lot of synchronicities with the universe. Because I see the bird right here. You've been getting a lot of signs and stuff like that with birds. And yeah, with birds. Universal. Again. Oh my God. Again. This is a universal. Both universal cards. The universe has been giving you signs and synchronicities. Open the third eye. It's telling you to open. Reflection of universal energy inside. Like I said to you, even though you think that sleeping around with these people is not going to do any harm or anything like that, because the true person that you want to give yourself to is that other past person. Confirmation, the female that's in this reading right now, even though you think that, oh, that person is the one that I want, so I'm not, you're still distributing energy. You're still doing an energy transaction. Sexually, energy transaction. Emotionally, energy transaction. Anything that you do with someone else is energy transaction. You need to be in solitude. You need to be in hermit mode. You need to see the signs. You have like 2 signs. Wow, you have like 3 actually. You have like 3 signs. They're telling you you're like all ignoring them. You're ignoring all the signs. You have like 3. Wow. And it's like so crazy because universe for me talks to me, but they're talking to you heavy. Oh, a signal of unease, grim message. Okay, so you received a message. Yeah, you received it. Wow. You received a message that just dampened your whole day or dampened your whole life. I feel like it's a pregnancy. I feel like you heard of someone, you heard of something, you heard of some news, and I feel like it's a pregnancy. You heard of some news. Wow. Okay. You have to put this to an end. It's the crows, omen, ancestral roots. It says mystic messenger, death and rebirth, dark wisdom. I don't like that energy right there. Yeah, I don't like that energy right there. Something in your life is really dark. And I believe it's this third party that's in your life, this person that you're currently trying to avoid or are avoiding or got some bad news from this person. Something occurred that really put a death into your life, like really put a death into your life. It really did. It's like a dark, it's like an omen, a dark, something dark put, something literally put a damper into your life. A message, something that someone relayed to you, put a damper into your life. And you haven't been the same ever since. So look at the signs, look at the synchronicities. Justice is coming. Regardless if you run or whatever the case may be, you can run. You can run if you want. But justice is coming. It don't matter. That's coming for you. It does not matter. And this is for the masculine. I believe this is like a reading for masculine and a feminine. This is from a past person that you were with, masculine. This is a past person that you were with. And that reading, this for you and that past person. You are in a current situation that you cannot get out of. And you've gotten some bad news that in reality dampened your whole energy, dampened you. You did not expect this news. I believe it's a pregnancy, but it could be something else as well. I really do think you need to go within yourself and heal yourself and do better for yourself. I hope this reaches you. I hope you find this message. And I hope this does well for you in this message. You need to clear house. You need to clear house. I just heard clear house. You need to clear house, and you need to be very transparent, very clear on your emotions and what you want. You need to speak truth, period. You need to surrender to the divine. You need to get rid of you need to get rid of this, this demon holding you back. You're trying to purge, but you're not doing it the right way. Again, a sexual act is also part of energetic fields, energy transfusion, basically. You're transmuting energy in sex as well. So you need to get off of that. If you really do want to heal and want to better yourself, you need to cut all ties and communications with whoever keeps on luring you back into them. And they know how to because of sexually. Because it's not, I don't feel like you're like so consumed by drugs and alcohol. I feel like it's a sexual chain that you have that you need to break. And you did get that on one of the cards, a sexual chain you need to break out of. And they're luring you back with surprises, money. They're luring you back in different ways. And I do believe that is also financial, because you do have debt, and your debt is in the back reverse. And they do kind of lure you back with this and other surprises. You feel like you need to break this. You feel like your bridge is burned with your past person, the past person you really want to be with. You feel like that bridge is done. But I do believe that if you don't change your dynamic, you don't change those things that are hindering you, which I believe is more sexual. This person that you're dealing with from time to time basis, I do believe that this person knows that they got you that way. Because that card, you're not my master, I do feel like they believe that they are. Like they feel like they got you on a hook. They know what you like. They know your sexual preferences. They know what to get you with. They know how to lure you in, and you have to fight that. because every time you get lured in by this person, it's more energy for that person. That person is vamping your energy. And then confirmation with the bird. And then what happens is that you take a downfall financially, emotionally. You start to be drained. You start to feel like, you know, your money ain't right. Things starts to scramble about. Things starts to move negative in your energy. When you stay by yourself and you stay in your solitude and you stay celibate, okay, you will see the change. You just got to stay, okay? Meditate, ground yourself, seek counsel, because I did see a counsel card come out. Seek a counselor. Seek a counselor for this. You do gamble with that. That's your whole gambling thing right now. And if you do gamble, you still need counseling. Period. Yeah. Pity the fool who mocks the queen's grace. If this past person, if you mocked the queen or what she's doing or whatever, you mocked her, or your other counterpart, the other person in your life, mocked your ex, you're going to reap what you sow. Trust and believe. You're going to reap what you sow. Judgment again. Judged, reflect, then act boldly. Yep. Anger in attempt to mask insecurity. That's all I have for you today. I wish you the best. I got to get out of this energy because I feel like, you know. I wish you the best in everything. I hope that you find your tranquility, your peace, your love, your guidance. Anything you need to do is all a part of the divine's help that you're seeking. Any help that you're seeking, anything you're trying to seek, anything you're trying to do, period, you have to seek it with the divine. Period. Nothing in this world is given to you. You have to work at it. Okay? You have to work at what you need to do, what you need to seek. And even with God, you have to seek that. You have to know what to do and how to pursue in life. It's not hard to do. It's not. It's not hard to do. It's not hard to do. You don't have to, again, I don't go to church, but I seek him in my own way. And normally my sage burns a little slow. Today it burned a lot. This energy really, really needed. You really do need to cleanse yourself. You really do need to purge away from these negative, from this negative women, negative energy, negative power, negative anything. You need to get away from it. Okay. I wish you the best of health and love and prosperity and in luck. I wish you the best of everything. I have to cleanse out this energy because this is a lot. It's a lot. It's heavy. Wish you the best. With love and light and peace in your life, I hope you do the right thing for yourself. Not for nobody else. For yourself. Peace, love, and light.